Hey there, boils and ghouls. It's your friend Tats. I'm back with a new video. Yeah, we got a 4K Blu-ray to talk about today. One to review and look at, and yeah, I'm really happy about this. And I know it probably doesn't look it because I'm sorry, I'm getting over a head cold, and it's really bothering me. So in advance, if I do a lot of sniffling or if I do some coughing or something, I apologize in advance. But I just wanted to go ahead and do this video and show these off. I thought these are pretty nice, but yeah, I got some. I got a few nice volumes here to show off, and let's go ahead and we'll get started. Just real quick, this one here, I did a separate video talking about this. I traded with Jason from Horrific Nightmares. I traded him my Terror 10 Killer 4K. I know some people probably think I'm a moron for doing that, but I traded for this. I got Infernal Rapist with the slipcase. And I know some people, dude, you gave up a 4K for a Blu-ray. Well, it's like I said in the haul video, I was like, Terror 10 Killer wasn't one of my favorite movies, and this is something I've never seen before, so I thought I'd give it a shot. So we'll go ahead and check that out. Got this one here, this one from Full Moon, and yeah, you can't do without some good Jess Franco softcore smut. Oh gosh, yeah, I got this one and got Voodoo Passion. So they had that collection, that DVD collection set that does like a mural that shows like Jess Franco and stuff, and it looks like Full Moon is going to start taking all those movies and put them on Blu-ray. Which, if that's the case, I'm here for it. I can't show you the back of this, but anyway, so yeah, just Voodoo Passion. So. This one here, I went back to my record store, and yeah, apparently I think what ended up happening is I think somebody really hit like a Vinegar Syndrome sale, and they bought a bunch of Vinegar Syndrome titles, and then they ended up they got the movies and they're like, yeah, I'm a collector, yay, and all this kind of stuff. And they got home, they started watching, and it was like, then they're like, wow, I don't like these movies. These movies are bad, or just not their kind of films. And so they were just like, that's the thing, like I think, I know for a fact we have collectors out there, they just jump on these titles, they hear about, oh, Severin has these movies available or Vinegar Syndrome has these movies available. It's like, you might want to see if it might be something you actually want to watch first before you jump and spend the money on them. But anyway, so yeah, so like the other day I got Blood Sucking Freaks and Terror 10 Killer. I got those. And I went back. There were two more of them sitting there, and I got this one here, and I watched it, and I thought it was actually a pretty decent movie. It's kind of cheesy and exploitative, but I thought it was pretty good. We have The Severed Arm, and I thought this was pretty good. It was like not the best movie of all time, but still, it was fun. Had some good laughs. Had some good fun watching this. It's like basically, if you don't know what it's about a group of people who are, they're going into a mine, or like they're going kind of like looking in caves and stuff like this, and they get trapped in a cave, and they hit a point where they don't think that they're going to be saved, and so they decide to take one of the guys and cut his arm off so that they could eat it, so they have something to eat. And so they cut the guy's arm off, and like immediately afterwards they get saved, and so so they're thinking, okay, excuse me, the guy who cut everybody's arm, or the guy that they cut his arm off, is now seeking revenge, because now all of a sudden the people who were in that cave, now they're showing up with their arms being cut off. So anyway, so yeah, I had fun with this. This was actually a fun little flick, and I actually do recommend it. If you get a chance, check it out. It's kind of fun. And this one here, I started watching, but I fell asleep, and I need to rewatch this again. We have Master of the World, and I'm sorry, but I can't show you the back. It's kind of explicit, and I see a woman's a little bum bum, but yeah, this movie's pretty gory and violent and stuff like that. But definitely kind of has that kind of like what was that movie? Was it Ring of Fire? No. The caveman movie, the one that had like Ron Perlman in it and stuff. I don't remember the name, but it's kind of like an Italian version of that. But anyway, yeah, I need to finish watching the rest of this when I get a chance. But yeah, Master of the World. There we go. All right, not bad. Nice little stack of movies there. All right, let's get to the real reason why you're here. I'm sorry, I know about 5 minutes in, it's kind of par for the course with these videos, aren't we? Today I got in, and I just got done checking this out, and I had a blast doing it. From Arrow, we got in the big box of Invasion of the Body Snatchers, and it's rated 15. So, in case if you're wondering, yeah, if you if you were fans of my channel, you remember a long time back. It wasn't long after I just started the channel. I did the my heater's kicking on. Yeah, I did a review on the Kino Lorber version of Invasion of the Body Snatchers, and I thought that was a pretty decent one. Um, I will say though, personally, in my opinion, I do think that the Arrow is a bit of an improvement. Watching the picture quality, of course, you got the 4K, you got HDR, high dynamic range, of course. In terms of picture quality, it does feel like that maybe they did a little bit of extra work because I seem to remember just like some of the scenes on the Kino Lorber 4K were a little bit dark and muddled, and this here is like the print is. I mean, you still got the film grain and everything else. It's still preserved very nicely, but it does seem like the scenes look a lot more. It seems a little bit more like punched up, I guess. I can't really think of them. There's not. I don't think it was like they digitally processed it or anything. Like I said, you still get a constant level of grain throughout the whole movie, but the transfer just seems a little bit more clean than what was on the Kino Lorber version. And and I actually do, like if you ask me in terms of picture quality, I do recommend this over the Kino Lorber version. But if you're like, well, I want to keep the Kino version, go ahead. It's like it's still a good edition to have. It's just that's more of a standard edition. This has a little bit, it's Arrow, so it's the box set, so you get the bells and whistles and stuff that go with it. So I will say I'm not, even though it's got okay. The 2.0 and 5.10 master audio and stuff, there were times I was really having to, especially like with my heater going because it's cold outside. So yeah, I did, just watching it with a regular speaker on my TV, I did have to kind of crank up the volume so I would be able to hear it. So that is something. If you have a good sound system though, or a good sound bar or something, you'll be fine. But just, excuse me. But that's just something to note that, if you're just watching with just the speaker on your TV, you're probably going to have to crank the volume up in a couple of instances so you can hear the volume. But yeah, let's go ahead. And I don't think so much that in terms of the bonus features, I don't think that Arrow really did much of anything new. I think they pretty much just imported everything over from the, Kino Lorber version. But let's go ahead and read what we got here. 4K UHD presentation, Dolby Vision, HDR10 compatible. Excuse me. Original uncompressed stereo 2.0 and 5.1 DTS HD master audio sound. Optional English subtitles for the deaf and hard of hearing. Audio commentary with director Philip Kaufman. Let's see here. Discussing the pod. A panel conversation about Invasion of the Body Snatchers and Invasion Cinema featuring critic Kim Newman and filmmakers Ben Wheatley from Kill List and Norman J. Warren from Satan's Slave. Writing the pod, an interview with Jack Seabrook, author of Stealing Through Time on the Writings of Jack Finney, about Finney's original novel, which, by the way, if you haven't read the original novel of Invasion of the Body Snatchers, I highly recommend it. It's a great read. It's genuinely scary. I will say though that the ending does fall apart in the resolution and stuff. I would say I like the ending of this movie and I like the ending of the original movie so much better. The ending of the book was just a little too silly and just kind of wrapped up a little too easily and stuff like that. But the rest of the book is actually phenomenal, and I highly recommend it. And while this movie is a bit of a loose adaptation of the book, the original with Kevin McCarthy and Carolyn Jones is, except for the ending, that movie is an incredibly faithful adaptation of Finney's book, and I highly recommend that one too. But still, this is a really good, Okay, so where were we? Let's see here. Okay. Revisitors from Outer Space, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Pod, a documentary on the making of the film featuring Philip Kaufman, Donald Sutherland, writer D.W. Richter, and more. The Man Behind the Scream, The Sound Effects Pod, a look at the film's pioneering sound effects. The invasion will be televised. The Cinematography Pod, cinematographer Michael Chapman from Taxi Driver and Raging Bull discusses the look of and influence on the visual style of the film. Practical Magic, The Special Effects Pod, a look at the creation of the special effects from the opening space sequence. Original theatrical trailer, double-sided double-sided fold-out poster featuring classic and newly commissioned artwork by Tony Stella. 6 postcard-sized art cards, illustrated collector's book list, and featuring writing on the film by David Cairns. Hope I pronounced that right. And Charles Freund. And archival interviews with director Philip Kaufman and writer W.D. Richter. Reversible sleeve featuring classic and newly commissioned artwork by Tony Stella. So yeah, we got quite a bit of good stuff here. And this, I'm starting to think this is going to become a trend with Arrow 4Ks, their big box releases. I'm here for it. But we got here we go. We got, slipcover. So I think that's pretty nifty, So yeah, but I do like that though. And so now we got the case itself. That is beautiful artwork though. You get it, especially on the back here too. Hang on a second. Please forgive me. And there you go. And this movie does have a great cast. I mean, you got Donald Sutherland and Brooke Adams and Jeff Goldblum, Veronica Cartwright, Leonard Nimoy, Ari Hindle. So yeah, I mean, you got a really nice cast in this movie. It is definitely one of the better remakes out there, though. So, and let's go ahead and we'll dive into this. Now, here, of course, I use the original sleeve, but you do have the reversible artwork if you want it. It's the same thing, so. And here we go, the disc art. I will say, though, it's like, not too much in terms of, they don't, vary too much of the artwork and stuff. Mostly, for the most part, it's just the commissioned artwork, used on everything. But, of course, you got your 6, we got this here, too. Hang on a sec. This little thing from Arrow. You got that, and then we got our lobby cards, which each one has the original poster art. So we have Leonard Nimoy there, and we have heater kicked off. And now we got Jeff Goldblum and Brooke Adams and Donald Sutherland. Let's see here. Oh, Brooke Adams as she's being taken over by the pods. Jeff Goldblum, Leonard Nimoy. What is this one? Oh, okay, yeah, that's the form coming out of the pod. And Donald Sutherland there, so there you go. And like I said, each one has the alternate side on it. And but yeah, and like I said, this is something else though too. That's one of the things I like about it is. The picture quality looks really good. Like I said, it does look a little bit punched up from the, Kino Lorber version. And another thing though too is like it's nice. It's more convenient because the movie, the bonus features, and everything else, are all on one disc, and it's, it's very convenient, very handy and stuff. You don't have to keep switching out discs, if you want to watch the bonus stuff. So it's kind of nice when you have that kind of, you have that ability, And here's our poster, which, big surprise. You got the, hang on. And you got the, there you go. The commission art. Whoa, yeah, this thing's got a smell to it. And there you go, you got the original. So that's cool. Really nice. That's the sad part, is I want to hang these posters, but I'm starting to run out of room. So, I don't know, I may have to start being more picky about which ones I can hang up. And then last but not least, we got our collectible booklet, which, that's kind of cool, though. That's unsettling, but it's kind of cool. Unfortunately, nothing on the back. But, like, you got some pictures in here. Okay. Yeah, pretty much like reproduction of the lobby cards. Let me see, find something different. Come on. There we go. Some Donald Sutherland there. Let's see here. I do love the story though, Invasion of the Body Snatchers, and like I said, if you ever get a chance, read the book. The book is fantastic. It's a quick read too. It doesn't take you long to get. Oh, Kevin McCarthy, yeah, he did a cameo in this. Playing kind of the same character he did in the original Invasion of the Body Snatchers. That's cool. It's nice. I got a picture of him in here too. But oh yeah, the book, it's a quick read and it's really well done. Like I said, just the ending of it kind of falls apart, um, but yeah, I just remember reading, getting through the book pretty quick, and then also too, I do like the movie adaptations of this. I do enjoy this one. The original, I love the original. I have to admit, I'm not even that. I don't even mind the invasion with Nicole Kidman and Daniel Craig. I don't even mind that movie too much. I thought that one it's definitely out of all the interpretations of the story, it's definitely the weakest one. But still, I mean, it's got something to it. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen. Then, of course, you have Body Snatchers, Abel Ferrara's movie, which that's a good one too. I recommend that one as well. But yeah, and I am kind of hoping. I mean, at the very least, I'm really hoping that the original Invasion of the Body Snatchers is something we can look forward to getting a 4K release here in the near future. But anyway, but yeah, I'm very happy with this. I personally feel, if you ask me, do I feel that this is an improvement over the Kino Lorber? Most definitely. I highly recommend this version more. Just like I said, just the only thing I can think of is just like if you're watching on a TV with just regular speakers, yeah, you're probably gonna have to crank the sound up every now and then. But excuse me again. But yeah, overall, I mean, it's a gorgeous edition. You get everything with it. It's a nice, beautiful big box, and I like the idea that now they're doing slip covers and everything else. So yeah, if you get a chance, pick this up. It's definitely worth it. So, and especially if you're a fan of the movie, oh, most likely. So yeah, so that's it. So if everybody took the time to watch this video, I appreciate you. I really hope you enjoyed the video. I'm sorry it took so long, and I do apologize for the coughing and the sniffling. And just like I said, I'm just trying to get over a cold. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, could you please leave it a like? And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. And looking forward to it. A lot of collector's editions coming. We got stuff from Arrow, stuff from Indicator, stuff, just all kinds of cool stuff coming. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting some of this stuff in and reviewing it. So that's it. So take care, everybody. Have a good night, and I'll see you later.